When I design stuff and I put stuff together, if I show it to my mother and she hates it, that I know I did a good job.
So we're here in Beverly Hills, just about to interview Jason of Beverly Hills, one of the most prominent jewelry brands here in the location and in the United States. So Jason, tell us a little bit about the brand, how everything started, what makes you the jeweler of Beverly Hills and all the celebrities.
Well, the brand started 14 years ago. I started out of my apartment with nothing but a pen and a paper, but I love to design. The designs I made for early on for different celebrities, professional athletes, things like that. So that's what really grew the brand, where we became known as like a bespoke jeweler to do really custom work.
For celebrities, toward actresses, but how do you start in this? Do you just take them in the streets and say, hey, do you want to wear my jewelry?
Well, almost exactly like that. So I'm very aggressive, I'm very persistent, and I don't like to take no for an answer. And so when I started, I would have all these designs and I would go to charity events, nightclubs, fashion shows, anywhere I knew that there would be high net worth consumers there. And because I lived in Southern California, in Hollywood, in the heart of the celebrity world, I was able to get access to a lot of different celebrities.
And who was the first one you were able to nail down in a way?
Well, you know, one of the first clients we had was actually Ashton Kutcher.
Okay.
And Jessica Alba was another early on client that we had, where they actually gave us a chance. They loved our designs. We had no inventory whatsoever, and I would sit down and try to get to know the client.
How do you create a high jewelry piece for men?
Well, for men, men is one of those, a lot of men are very apprehensive to wear jewelry. They don't like to wear jewelry. In the States, they typically wear more than they do in Europe and in Asia, but for the most part, they feel very apprehensive. So I really wanted to design some men's pieces that make men feel comfortable to wear. So we make pieces and design pieces for guys that are not only afraid to wear diamond jewelry, but also for the ones that want to be a little bit flashy as well.
Most of your jewelry are made with black diamonds. You've lowered down a little bit the production of black diamonds, but it's mostly white diamonds, yellow diamonds, but not so much colored stones. How come?
We do love to use blue diamonds and pinks and yellows as well, and we do it during certain times we do that as well. But I would say the core collections all encompass white and black diamonds.
What would be one must-have piece like specific to Jason Beverly Hills design?
Well, when we started 14 years ago, the floating diamond is what made us really popular. What I really wanted to do is I saw how beautiful diamonds were in their purest form, which means not set into any kind of metal, and I felt like you had the most amount of brilliance, the most amount of shine when the diamonds were just in its natural form, loose. And so we developed a lot of pieces behind that very same thing.
And if you could define your brand in 3 words, what would it be?
Custom for you. And what I mean by that is that each person that walks to our store, each and every one of our stores has a red carpet. We want each and every one of our clients to feel like they too are a celebrity and they get the same treatment that a celebrity gets.
How come the brand is so popular here in the US but much less known in Europe, even though you do have a store in Japan?
Before we opened any stores, we were known in a very, very small circle, and it was kind of like let's call it the Hollywood circle, the celebrities, that's the people that knew us, and no one really knew us outside of that. So when we opened our first store, I was a little nervous. I was like, will the general public really like our designs? Because some of our designs are really out there, they're really eccentric, and to our surprise, the people really gravitated towards having something different, something that didn't look like their grandmother's jewelry. And I felt like we offered something new and fresh to the jewelry world where we really didn't see anything. And I know that when I design stuff and I put stuff together, if I show it to my mother and she hates it, that I know I did a good job.